And I'm sure, you've got listeners that had it harder than we did. And I will tell you, I knew I wanted more, Aaron. And luckily, my mom had an incredible work ethic. So she babysat kids so we'd have enough money to eat. And she was a bit of an entrepreneur herself without any formal education with her babysitting money. So she invested in the stock market successfully and also invested in real estate. And with her first real estate acquisition was a house directly across the street from us that I purchased, or she purchased, when I was about, 14 years old for $30,000. And then when I was 17, a couple of years later, she told me she'd made $20,000 in her sleep. And I said, "What? You made 20,000? You didn't do anything?" Screw college. I'm getting into real estate. So I got my real estate broker's license right when I turned 18, which you could do back then with education. I could have my own office. Now they got smart. You need some experience before you can be a broker. But I was a broker. Now I was smart enough to go work for another broker, but I was still living at home my first year in real estate. And my first year, I made about $8,000. My second year, I made about $10,000. But my third year, I made well over $100,000, which back in 1980 was some real money. And so what happened between year two and year three, Aaron, that caused me to 10x my income? Well, what happened was the gentleman I was working for, the broker, taught me about the importance of mindset and psychology and how 80 to 90% of your success in anything is your mindset and psychology. And fast forward to today, I've owned over 2,000 houses that I've rented long-term in 3 states. I own thousands of apartment units now. In 2006, my net worth went up $17 million while I slept. And you might say, wow. And I said, wow. And I got a head so big I could barely fit it through a door. I thought I was a real estate god. And when that happens, God or the universe can give you a nice little smackdown. Well, that was 2008 and 9 for me. I lost conservatively $50 million in 2008 and 9. And so what I'm known for talking about on my podcast and at my boot camps and so on, and is the mindset it took to have 50 million to lose in the first place. And probably more importantly, the mindset it took to recover from losing everything. And I'm happy to drill down on some of those strategies if you'd like, Aaron.